Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it's time to play. Today we're going to take a first look at a game called The Colonists. This game came out in October of 2018. I reached out to developers and asked for a review key so I could put this on the channel, and they agreed and provided me with a key, so I'm grateful for that. And what we're going to do in this video, the first look, so what we'll do is start by watching the game's official trailer. And then when we're done with that, we'll run through and play the first campaign of the game in its entirety. And that first campaign is really a tutorial, walks you through the basics of the game, but it'll give you an idea of kind of the feel of the game, what it's all about. It won't really even scratch the surface of the depth of what this game has to offer. I've only played it for maybe 3-4 hours the most, so I have not really gotten too far into this. But let me know what you think after you see this video. Let me know if you think it's something you would want to see in a Let's Play series. I'm definitely considering that for the channel. This kind of game is right up my alley, and I'm already impressed with the look and feel of it. So without further ado, let's jump in and watch the game's trailer, and then we'll come back and go through that first tutorial campaign. Here we go. All right, let's jump into the first campaign. I've completed just a couple of these, but let's go start on the first one. We'll play that one again, and this is going to function like a bit of a tutorial. It doesn't take very much time, but this will give you a feel for what the gameplay is like and what it's all about. So let's go through this here. The story so far, one of two. By the middle of the 21st century, significant advancements have been made in the fields of robotics and artificial intelligence. Scientists had begun developing self-aware, printable robots capable of simulating human needs for sustenance and shelter. Faced with an indefinite future of servitude, one group of robots hatched a plan to create a new life for themselves. Realizing there would be no place on Earth they could enjoy freedom without persecution, they looked to the heavens. They commandeered the nearest rocket ship and flew out into the darkness of the solar system in search of a new home where they would be free to fulfill their dreams to be human. Here they go. Check them out. It's a nice Elon Musk landing there. Cool. All right, at last, terra firma, we have finally reached a habitable planet, and we can set our wheels to ground. All right, and we can see our robots are starting to unload the ship. Tutorial, you are Dronebot Glidercat and are in charge of colony operations. This looks like a good island to test our anthrobotic systems. While your crew are unloading, your first starting resources. Here are some basics. Pan the camera using WASD. All right, boom. And then rotate the camera using Q and E. Sure, easy. You can use your mouse to move around, right click and drag to move the world, and then use the mouse wheel to zoom. That's all pretty standard. And then the middle mouse button to change your perspective and rotate the camera. All pretty standard, all pretty smooth. Let's keep moving. You have a few resources to get your colony up and running. You can see how many of each resource you currently have in storage at the bottom left of the screen. Click the flashing logs icon to open the resource info panel. Let's do it. The resource panel tells you how many logs you currently have stored and how much that number has changed over the last day or week. Below that is the list of buildings where the resources are stored. So you currently have 16 logs stored at your colony ship. So I guess here's where it's stored. 16 logs. And then, yeah, cool. And then up here it's saying we've got 16 in storage total. All right, we'll hit next. Click the highlighted tab to go to the logs overview panel. All right, this section tells you how many logs you are producing and how many are in demand. This is a good panel to check whether you're producing enough of a resource. Logs are an important construction material, and your colony ship has a basic replicator which slowly produces logs to ensure you never completely run out. But you're going to need a lot more logs, so let's build a lumberjack hut. First, close the resource panel by right-clicking anywhere inside the panel or using the X button. Let's go ahead and right-click. Try that. Works. Now click on the build icon in the bottom right of the screen. Boom. In this construction panel, the arrows tell you which resources the building produces and the resources required to do so. It also shows you the construction materials and how long construction will take. All right, cool. It's showing us that given trees and given energy in the form of these energy L1 units, and we'll see those a little bit later, we get one item of logs, and we can produce 2 per day here. And we're going to consume 1 of these energy level 1s per day. Okay, so we'll see all that. And now it's got a little hint for me exactly where to place the lumberjack hut. So let's just follow the tutorial as intended. Good, your lumberjack hut needs logs for it to be constructed, though. You can see there is an outstanding demand for logs by... Wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, you can see there is an outstanding demand for logs by the icon on the building and the red icons in the bottom left of the screen. Click on the flashing logs icon in the lumberjack building. Okay, so I guess they're talking about here. This is one. I'm looking at the bottom left. It says construction. One building need a construction resource. And then if I look here at the lumberjack hut, it's showing lumberjack hut is urgently trying to source logs for construction. Logs are chopped by the lumberjack hut. Hey, sounds like a chicken before the egg kind of thing here. We need logs to build it, but in order to build it, you need a lumberjack hut. Fortunately, we have a supply over here, so let's see what it tells us to do next. Click the flashing logs icon on the hut building. All right, well, let's click it. This panel tells you the construction progress and how many resources are needed. The red circle on the logs icon means that this lumberjack hut immediately needs logs for construction of the building. All right, very good. Looks like it's going to need 2. Next, you have some logs at the colony ship, but there's no route to your lumberjack hut yet, as indicated by the yellow alert icon. Okay, right here. Building is not connected to a road, post, or path is too long. Okay. Resources move around your colony along roads. Let's build one. Select the roads build mode in the bottom right of the screen. Boom. And this looks like this is the one. Boom. And roads. Road is connected between 2 road posts. Road posts can hold 4 resources, and each road has a carry bot who moves resources between the posts. So this is really similar to the old Settlers games, if you guys have ever played that. Okay, roads have a minimum length of 4 tiles and a maximum length of 6 tiles. To build a road, click on an existing road post and then click on the tile you want to end on. Hold Control and click a tile to fix a waypoint in your prospective road. All right, well, we could try that, but I think I'm just going to do small sections. Oh, it's telling us exactly where to click. All right, so we'll just follow exactly what they want us to do. Boom and boom. Here come our carry bots. They're going to be stationed between these road posts. And all they do is work their little segment of the road, taking resources from one side to the other side. And then multiple segments makes up the road. And then it looks like there's a carry bot here at the end that's helping supply resources to the lumberjack hut. All right, great. Each road has a carry bot who moves resources between the posts at either end of the road, depending on where the resource needs to go. Okay, I just kind of said that. The lumberjack hut is complete. Now the colony ship will print a lumber bot and they will head to the new building. There's our lumber bot. Okay, click on your new lumber hut building to find out more. Let's do it. Boom. The production panel of a building tells you the needs, status, and current output of a building. Some bots, such as lumber bots, need extra power to carry out their jobs. So yeah, we saw this, right? This is the energy level 1 unit that these guys need. And it kind of looks like this little battery this guy's carrying right here. It looks like they're stockpiling up 4 batteries for him. He's over here cutting down trees. So we'll click next. This extra power is provided by the energy resource. This panel tells you that the lumberbot needs one level 1 energy resource per day to keep working. So there's that indicator there. Hit next. The colony ship generates a small amount of energy L1 to get you started, but your colony will soon require lots more. You can generate additional energy at residences. So next, let's build your first residence. We'll click on that guy. This panel now tells you how much energy L1 this residence can generate and which resources are needed to do so. The level 1 residence turns 1 water and 1 food resource into 1 energy L1. All right, so there's our water, there's our food, and there's our little energy battery guy that's going to get churned out. All right, it's asking us to build that. I'm going to just hit the R key here to rotate. Boom, we'll place that down where they want. Again, you need to connect the building to the road network to allow resource to reach to it. And it says buildings can be connected to any point along a road. Build a road on the highlighted location. So let's go back to the road menu. We'll click there and we'll click there. And because that guy is connected up, had that little bit of path extending out, now we're going to be able to get that house built. Okay, you can increase and decrease the game speed in the top right of the screen or by using hotkeys. Change the game speed by using the buttons in the top right. Okay, we'll do that. Boom and boom. Let's see how far we can go. 4 times. Change the game speed using Z and X. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Pause and unpause using space. That's pretty common. Very good. The residence is finished, but as the icons above the building and the house show, the housebot does not have the required resources yet to begin production of energy level 1. Reduce energy level 1. The first resource a residence needs is water. Build a well at the highlighted tiles. All right, we'll just follow this along. Pretty straightforward, pretty hard to get lost. Buildings also don't need to be placed directly on roads. They can be connected to a road by a path. Paths are secondary routes that allow a building stack bot to reach a road post. This allows you to be more flexible with your building and road placement. All right, so let's go do that. Let's see next. Select path, building mode, and then build a path on the highlighted tiles. All right, so roads. When I click on this road building unit, I've got 2 options. The road, which you've already seen with these posts, and then this path guy, which doesn't have posts. And I'm not sure how far that can go. I guess we'll find out. Excellent. Your well will soon be built, and water will be supplied to the residents. Because the well and the residents are connected by a path, the stack bot can deliver the water directly. So because these guys are on a single path, my little stack bot who's assigned to the well is going to be able to carry it all straight into the residence without having to go through any of these other carry bots, is what they're saying. This means the water resource will not impact your road network and can help reduce traffic on your roads. See, there he goes. He goes straight from one building to the other. It doesn't have to go through that road network. This can greatly help reduce traffic on the roads when your colony grows and gets busier. All right. The other residents' need was food. This means fish, meat, or vegetables. We're near the shore and have several jumping fish tiles available, which can be farmed by a fishing hut. Sounds good to me. Here's fishing hut. Now this is kind of cool. You can use the F to flip a building's orientation. So what they mean here is like as I rotate, I still can't get it to fit in here, right? In the little slot they want me to. But if I hit the F, it's going to give me a mirror image of the footprint of the building. So that's kind of cool. I have not seen that in games. All right. Again, go ahead and use a path to connect your fishing hut to the road network. Okay. And I'm not sure what the advantages are of a path over a road when you've got an option to do either one, other than this routine where you can just connect directly. All right, the construction resources are now heading to the fishing hut. Let's wait for construction to finish. So maybe I can just use my little game speed up thing here a little bit. All right, they're building up the fishing hut. Looks like they're almost done there. All right, they are. The fisher bot is now heading off to fish, so here he goes. He's got his fishing pole in the water. And we'll soon have some fish for your residents. All right, so he's going to take the fish over to the residents. We've probably already got some water stockpiled there. Let's just take a look. There's water here stockpiled up. And there's a couple of water over here that they've already carried over. Here comes some fish. Boom. All right. You have some stone deposit just outside your territory on the other side of the island. Click on it now. Stone is used for more advanced buildings. You can mine this stone deposit with the surface mine, but only once the stone deposit is inside your territory. First, you need to build a watchtower near the stone deposit to expand your borders. You can choose where to build the watchtower yourself, but you'll need to place it near the border so you can access the stone deposit. All right, they're giving us a little tiny bit of freedom here. So we can build a watchtower wherever we want. Let's just build it somewhere out here. Boom, near that stone deposit, and that should expand our territory and bring that stone deposit into our territory. Looks good. Now you need to connect your watchtower to the network with roads and paths. You can quickly select different build modes by using the hotkeys 1 to 9. You can also remove buildings, roads, and paths using the destroy tool in the bottom right. Be careful what you remove though, as it can disrupt your colony. All right, let's just go ahead and build our traditional road here. I'm not sure if it's better to go with really big segments or little segments and have more carry bots. I'm guessing smaller segments because you can have more on the road, right? Each segment here can store 4, but I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if I'm way wrong on that. All right. So let's see here. Great. Watchtowers take a little longer to build though. While your watchtower is being built, let's construct a forestry to plant some more trees. Okay, yeah, look at our lumberjack bot here tearing out the trees. Okay, so let's see. They probably want us to do this ourselves, I'm guessing. So let's go to forestry, right? Let's construct a forestry to plant more trees. Let's see if they're asking us to do it ourselves. All right, I'm just going to rotate this around and connect him up to our main road, maybe right there. I'm going to close off this window showing, or this little pop-up here showing the stone deposit information. It says this stone deposit yields a total of 75 stone, and I think that's for a single brick, not the whole mine. I think it's just like a single brick here, yeah. All right, so we're building our forestry. I'm going to zoom time forward a tiny bit. All right, tutorial. You control where the tree bot plants their trees. Follow the yellow alert icons to the forestry building and allocate some tiles for planting. Allocate 10 forestry tiles. All right, so we've got a little warning sign here. We'll click on it. And then we've got another little warning sign up here in the top right. I'll click on that guy. And it says, set the area in which the tree bot can plant trees. Click and drag to set tiles. Shift click a tile to unset it. All right, so since I'm already in this tab here, right now, as I hover over this stuff, I'm not hitting the button or anything. It's giving me the option to pick which tiles I want them to plant trees on. So my lumberjack guy is over here. It probably would make sense to do it near him, right? Why don't we try that just for the heck of it? He is fully stocked up with logs, I guess. Let's go ahead and I'm just clicking and dragging. So let's set up. Let's go this way. All right, so now we've got a whole area here where they can start planting some trees. Well done. This means you won't run out of logs or run out of trees for lumberbots to create logs out of. All right, well, where's my guy? Why isn't he doing it? Oh, I'm paused. Sorry about that. Looks like I stopped the speed a little too far. All right, there he goes. He's digging in the dirt, and he's going to plant some trees. And meanwhile, our lumberjack guy is he's off taking out the trees that we've already got. We've got tons of logs here in storage, even just from the ship, and then he's got some sitting there outside his lumberjack hut. Now let's wait for the watchtower to finish construction. Remember, you can change the game speed. Okay, so what are these guys waiting on? Yeah, I guess it does take a long time. Oh, almost there, 92%, 93%. Here we go. Almost done. And boom, that should hopefully put this in range. Let's see, who do they send out for this? Oh, check it out. Here's a new guard bot. A little bit more beefy than some of these other guys, the carry bots. Not sure what that guy, a guard bot. Okay. A guard bot. So we got two guard bots, one down below and one up in the tower. Interesting. I'm not sure if there's enemies or when that comes in. We'll find out down the road. Great, your territory has expanded and now includes the stone deposit. Go ahead and build a surface mine to mine the stone deposit and start producing stone. Sure. Let's see here, surface mine. Easy enough. We kind of know the routine here. Just got to connect up to a road. Let's do, how do we want to do this? I guess maybe like that. And then let's just use a path this time and connect that up to the road. Will that work? Yeah. Cool. All right, we just need to wait for that to get built. Kick, or close that watchtower dialogue, and then they'll speed it up. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Oops, don't want to pause it. Nice work. Your miner bot will now head off and begin harvesting stone. You may have noticed that the surface mine also requires energy L1 to function. Yes, it does. This time, this guy takes 2 per day. And this guy looks like he's waiting for it. Click on the energy L1 panel in the bottom left to check the colony's energy L1 demands. So that's the way down here in the bottom left. If I click this energy button, and I click on that, and I click where they're telling me to go here. So it says, so the demand is now greater than the supply of energy L1. This means eventually the lumberjack hut and the surface mine won't be able to work at 100% efficiency. Build 2 more residences to increase the supply of energy level 1. Another tip, you can control plus to select a building to duplicate it. All right, so they want 2 more residences. Let's just build them out along this road here. So we'll go to the, I'll close this. I'll go to the build menu. And we'll grab residences, or I think, what did they, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Let me bulldoze that guy. All right, build menu, residence, and let's just drop. Let's put one here and put one right next to it. Boom. That way we're kind of still near the well, and let's extend our road so these guys can be reached. Boom. All right, so these will get constructed up. I'll speed up the clock here just to get that done fast. There they go. And hopefully we have enough fish for both of these guys in water, but we'll find out. All right, fantastic. You now have the capacity to produce more energy all one. But more residences means more house spot needs. So demand for water and food has also increased. Build another fishing hut on the coast to increase your fishing production. Okay, we can do that. Here we go. Resources. Fishing hut. And let's just drop one. It looks like I can drop it there or over here. How about right there is fine. And then we need to probably connect that up with a path. I think that's going to be a recurring pattern. As soon as you drop a building, you need to make sure it's connected. Otherwise, it will just sit there and nothing will happen. All right, let's go speed up the clock here. These guys go. Our fisher bot's going with his fish. All right, now we've got 2 fisher bots going. Excellent. You have a functioning colony and your skills are looking promising. When you're ready, it's time to move on to somewhere with a bit more space. All right, cool. Well, let's wrap it up here. That gives you a kind of first look at the Colonists. I just picked up this game not too long ago. Actually, the developers provided me a key so I can provide this content to you. I think I may have mentioned that at the top. We got to see the trailer. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm definitely thinking of doing a Let's Play series on this game. This first campaign, I believe, is just going to scratch the very, very surface of what this game has to offer. So I'm looking forward to getting deeper. Prior to making this video, I did complete the campaign 2 on my own. That takes things a little bit farther. And you saw in that title screen, there's a lot of campaigns. Then there's also, I believe, sandbox mode here too. So let me know what you think in the comments. Is this a game that you are interested in, that maybe you've played before? If you have, let other viewers know what you think, what you like, what you didn't like, what it reminds you of. For now, I'm going to wrap this up here. This is Glidercat signing off, saying I'll see you in the next one.